Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now I'm going to do another Instagram Q&A where you can go over to my Instagram and ask me pretty much any question. So if you do want to ask me a question, I'll put a link to my Instagram down below. So let's get started with the very first question. So the first question asks, which is better, the Canon 18-55 STM or the 55-250 STM? Well, it's a good question, but they are completely different lenses. Now the 18-55 will be really good for indoor photography because you are going to be able to shoot much wider at much closer ranges, whereas the 55-250 is going to be great for things like wildlife, for sports, but if you're going to be trying to shoot indoors with that lens, it's going to be really difficult because the focal length is really too long. So for most people, the 18-55 is probably going to be better, but if you do know you want to shoot sports and things like that, go for the longer one. So the next question asks, what are your thoughts on the Nikon D500? Well, I've actually been using it for a while now, and I've got to say I really love this camera. I've got it right here. Now it is a bigger camera and it is a little bit more expensive than the other cameras that I normally review, but it is a fantastic camera and I think it's going to be one of the best, if not the best DSLRs coming out in 2016. Full reviews and comparisons will be coming very soon, but definitely excited about it and you guys should be too. So the next question asks, what kind of camera bag do you use for everyday versus travel? So when I'm traveling, I use a bag from Case Logic. It's a fantastic little camera bag and I've had it for probably 3 years now and it's still working really quite well. It's got nice little compartments. I actually did make a video on it a while ago. When I'm at home and when I'm in my studio, I don't actually use a camera bag because I've got too much gear pretty much. So they're all kept in drawers and in compartments. So if you watch my studio tour, which I released a few weeks ago, that pretty much shows exactly how I keep my gear. So the next question asks, what made you want to become a YouTuber? Well, lots of different things. I mean, I initially actually enjoyed watching YouTube and I still do. You know, I watch all the different photography channels like the Northrops and Photorec Toby and Frono's Photo. I actually enjoy watching them. I've always had a passion of actually making films and editing and things like that as well. And of course, I do have a passion for photography and the gear. So it all kind of came together and I created a YouTube channel. So the next question asks, can you review some lenses for the Sony E-mount? There are some new affordable options for the a6000 and a6300. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want me to do some reviews for some different lenses that will fit on the a6300 and things like that, I'm more than happy to do it. Like I said last week, I'm going to try and get that Sony 50mm f1.8 in for review and I'll test that out and that'll probably be my first one that I do. So next question asks, hey Chris, what landscape tips can you give and what is an ideal setup? Well, I'd probably have to make a full video to give you all my tips and I'll look into doing that. But a quick tip would be don't always use an ultra wide lens. I mean, a lot of people think that you need a wide lens to get everything in the shot, but sometimes you can actually get some really cool landscape shots using like a telephoto lens and kind of singling out a different point. Also use a tripod and really just make sure you get your composition right. But I'll try and make a landscape video tip video soon. Next question asks, if you could have any L lens, what would it be and why? Well, it would probably be the 70-200 LIS version 2, which is actually a lens that I owned a few years ago, but I've since sold it. Fantastic lens, really kind of versatile, incredibly sharp, great autofocus. It is quite a heavy lens, but it really is a nice workhorse of a lens, so yeah, probably that one. So the next question asks, how have you got into owning so many cameras? Well, I didn't actually expect to be owning this many cameras and I don't use them all every day, but I do use them when I need them and especially when I need to do comparisons between different cameras because I know that you guys can't always, afford 10 different cameras. So the fact that I can get, say, a Nikon D500 and then a Canon T6 and compare them for you saves you a little bit of money and the time as well. So owning different cameras for me is really important so I can help you guys out. And last but not least, I got a question. Can you review the Sigma 18-35 f1.8? Yeah, absolutely guys. If you want me to do a review on the 18-35, let me know. It's a fantastic lens from Sigma. I'm actually using it right now and that's why we're getting this really nice shallow depth of field. So if you want me to do a review, let me know in the comments below and I'll take a look. So that was another Instagram Q&A. Now guys, I need some new questions, so head on over to my Instagram. The link will be in the description box below and you can ask me any different questions and they'll probably be in next week's video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Bye.